Hey, I'm Ginny and welcome to the PCOS project. Today I'm going to talk about diagnosis. So I was diagnosed with PCOS a little over a year ago. And it was something that I suspected that I had had for quite a long time, but my doctor wouldn't get me tested for it, basically because my periods were very regular, which I was on contraceptive, so that would be why. But yeah, so eventually after nagging for about 2 years, I finally got tested and my hormone levels came back to say that I was diagnosed with PCOS. And yeah, so basically I went in to see my doctor and she was not very helpful. She just basically said, yeah, you have PCOS, here's a website, go have a look at it, and sent me home. And I was terrified, like absolutely terrified. I went home and I looked at the website thinking that it would be helpful and informative, and the front page was just really cold, harsh medical facts about PCOS that made me feel like I had weird abnormalities. And yeah, it made me feel pretty down about things and pretty hopeless. And I tried looking at other places and kept finding all these horror stories. But since then, my understanding of PCOS has changed a lot, and I've come to understand a lot about it and how it works, and know that a lot of the horror stories have other factors involved, and that there are hundreds of thousands of women who have wonderful, happy lives and lots of success stories and things like that as well. So there is hope, always. Yeah, and I don't know if there's a huge amount else that I have to say about my diagnosis. It was terrifying. It affected my life pretty badly at the time because I became very depressed and thought that I might not be able to have children, which has always been my dream. And because I'm not trying for children at this point in my life, my doctor wouldn't test me for fertility or anything. Still hasn't, but I'm hopeful. It affected my relationship very badly. It affected my relationship with my family badly. But that was because of where I was at and how I was behaving. Yeah, but I pulled myself through that and had wonderful, supportive, lovely people in my life who helped me with that as well. But yeah, I'm far, far more hopeful about it now than I was then. And I was probably really upset about it for maybe like 3 months. And after that, I just accepted that this is something that I have, that it is not going anywhere, but that is perfectly okay. And I'm just gonna deal with it and not let it have a negative impact on my life or my hopes or my ambitions. So yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you more about the happy, fun side of things, because this was diagnosis, and diagnosis was not a happy, fun time for me. But yeah, stay hopeful and positive, and we'll all get where we want to be. Okay? So have a good week.